Breaking news, the 16-year-old girl found alive in a creek bed 20 hours after she disappeared. 9 News reporter Jay Warren is staying on top of this rapidly changing story. He's live in Bright, Indiana, not far from where firefighters found Sonia Balsley. Jay?
Well, that's correct, Clyde. How did Sonia Balsley end up only a mile away from home? Her parents say she was last seen here at her house around 5:30 last night. They've all been reunited at the Dearborn County Hospital, but huge questions remain. Sonia Balsley was found in a ravine just off Sneakville Road, about a mile from her home.
She was speaking with us, and as I said, we got her en route to the hospital for an assessment, and we'll know a little bit more later.
An investigation started immediately after she was taken to the hospital.
We have our crime unit guy down there who is starting to assess the scene, take photographs. We'll see if there's any evidence to be recovered.
Search efforts started at the Bright Firehouse. Firefighters and police formed their teams, and volunteers from the community joined with Texas EquiSearch. Those searchers headed off into the woods in an area through thick brush behind Sonia's home.
We're just looking for anything that's out of the ordinary, any piece of clothing. You know, it's hard when you have this dense brush.
After she was found, the Bright Fire Chief summed up the current mystery that needs to be solved.
It's not clear if she was able to walk there on her own or she ended up there through another means.
Now, Sonia Balsley was taken again to the Dearborn County Hospital. En route, she was conscious and alert. This neighborhood is eagerly awaiting her return. Jay Warren, 9 News, Bright.
Thanks, Jay. 9 News was first to tell you about this missing girl on Good Morning Tri-State. Tonight, our live team coverage continues with Bryce Onslinger, who has the latest on the investigation into apparent threats made against the family. Bryce?
Well, that's right, Clyde. The family tells 9 News that they have had several threats at their house over the past few months, and they believe those threats are coming from a former foster child, or former adopted child, I should say, who has been forced to leave that home. Now, detectives say they have responded to the house several times after reports of threats over the past 6 weeks. Now, the family says that they believe the girl was abducted from the home, but police have not confirmed that as of yet. And early this morning, deputies had to go back to the house after the word Woods was found written on the girl's bedroom window. Now, the family believe that was a clue as to where she would be found. And the girl's mother says they've been tortured and traumatized for the past 2 months, but they're not sure by who. So still a lot of unanswered questions as to what happened to that girl, how she ended up in that ravine. But again, the family feels it could have something to do with threats that they've received over the past few weeks. Bryce Onslinger, 9 News, live in Bright.